Hey friend, happy Thanksgiving. We are reviewing Megafit Meals today, so stay tuned for my review after this. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in to my channel, Adulting with Tiffney Necole, where I am trying to stay afloat on this thing that we call life. All right, friends, it's check-in time. I want to know where you are this week. Are you floating on top of life? Are you drowning in life? Are you staying afloat? You right above the water, honey? Like, where are you this week? Drop down in the comments to let me know where you are this week. Where am I this week? I'm floating right now, but last week I was drowning. PCOS got to me, honey, but we getting back. We floating on top right now. But drop down in the comments and let me know how you are feeling this week. It is Thanksgiving week, so happy Thanksgiving to all of my subscribers, my YouTube friends. So today we will be discussing Megafit Meals, which is a fitness meal prep delivery service, and why I decided to order from Megafit Meals. So one of the main reasons why I, decided to order was because, look, your girl is tired of cooking, tired of meal prepping on Sundays, tired of buying all these groceries, tired of wasting food and money, tired of getting bored with the same food, just running out of ideas of what to cook. So I was like, you know what? And you want to know something? In my Cardi B voice. And you want to know something? I was like, let me try Megafit Meals. And one of my favorite YouTubers, Britain Snow Effect, she had a review of Megafit Meals. And I was like, let me try it. Because Britain, she doing it. Let me try, okay? So this is I think this is my third or fourth order. So now that I have been eating them, I want to let you guys know what Megafit Meals is all about and how they taste. And so Megafit Meals is basically a fitness meal prep delivery service. And one of the reasons why I chose Megafit Meals is because they have the option of doing no subscription, which is really awesome. You get to pick your meals. There's free shipping. What else? You can order from 12 meals to 32 meals based on whatever your preference is. And they had really good food options. With Megafit Meals, you get to literally look at the screen and pick your own meals. I'm definitely going to drop down and give you guys a recording of the website and what examples of foods they have. I'll put it over here or over here. You'll see it. But that's why I chose Megafit Meals. Now, it actually took, I think, it takes usually 5 to 7 days for it to your delivery to come. Usually for me, it's 5 days, depending on when I order. So I try to order on between Sunday and Tuesday so I can get it for the following week. It actually comes in an insulated cooler, and your food is really frozen. It takes a while for your food to thaw in the insulated cooler. So if let's say you at work and you're unsure about leaving it out until you get home, you'll be fine. It's not going to do anything. They're still going to be frozen. Your meals are still going to be frozen by the time you get to your home to get it from the front door or whatever. So don't worry about that. So I have one of the meals here, and this is how it comes. This is the packaging that Megafit Meals comes in. And so it'll have here what product did you have. And so I have the chicken and sweet potatoes with green beans. And you see the logo Megafit Meals. Now on the back side, it has the nutritional facts, which is awesome. And it has the instructions of how you're supposed to heat the food up, cook it, or reheat it. Typically for all of their meals though, heat it up to 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes and it should be good. Now depending on what I get, I actually like to put it in the air fryer, and I just put the reheat button on and I can do it in there, or you can just put it in the microwave. I'm gonna give you an example of the meal that I have. This is already thawed out because I'm gonna eat this. So I have the, like I said, the sweet potatoes, the chicken, and the green beans. If you see it, comes in really good packaging. The food does taste pretty good. Now there are some foods that I'm gonna tell y'all straight up not to get, but this one is one of my favorite meals. I actually really like. So my favorite meals to order from Megafit Meals are their pizzas. Like, their pizzas are so good. They have, I think, like 3 or 4 different types of pizzas, and they are very good. I think they're made with cauliflower crust. They're very good. The salmon and the yams, whoo, that is one of my favorite meals from Megafit Meals. Oh my gosh. And I do like I said, the chicken and sweet potatoes, but I also like their turkey burgers and sweet potato fries. Those are really good as well. I'm very shocked that they season the turkey burgers really well, because I feel like I make the best turkey burgers, and for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna eat this, says a lot. So they do season it pretty good. It's not bland. Now, the worst meals to order from Megafit Meals, I ain't gonna say the worst. They're not good. Any pancakes that they have, oh my gosh, they are flat. They are not fluffy at all. They're not thick. They're very thin. They're bland. I know that they are protein pancakes, but still, I can go and make a Kodiak cake protein pancakes, and you know, it has a lot of protein in it. Just go make your own, okay? And then they have, it's a meal called I got it right here, the go-to meal, which is like rice and chicken. I don't know, I think because it is rice that is frozen and it's thawed out, it's just not my thing. So I try to stay away from, and I'm not a rice person anyway, so I stay away from that. But I tried, you know, the to-go meal or go-to meal, whatever. I didn't like it. But all the other meals are really good, for real. I was impressed. Now, when it comes to price, it does vary. So I think if you get a subscription, you get 15 to 20% off. Sometimes it's 30, depends on, I think, whatever plan you get. But I typically, for the first time, ordered 12 meals, and I actually Googled coupons, so I got it over here. So I ordered 12 meals for the first time, and my total was $141. So that's about $11 to $12 a meal, and you spend that going out to eat, you know, or getting your lunch or whatever. So that's not bad. Recently I ordered 16 meals, which is coming next week, which I'm excited about. That one with a coupon was like $184. I don't think that that's bad for 16 meals, especially if you break it down. So I typically eat my Megafit Meals Monday through Thursday, because that's when I go to work, and then on the weekends, depending on what I'm doing, I'll eat that, or I might, you know, make my own breakfast, or if I'm, you know, running errands, I might get like something. But if I were you, I would definitely try Megafit Meals. I think it's a really good company if you really want to work on your macros, like your protein, your carbs, your fat, and your calories. You can pick your own meals based on your macros. If you know you have a certain percentage of protein you need to get in, you can go on the website and like really calculate in advance so that you'll, you know, stay within your macros, you know. So it's up to you, but I'm going to continue to order from Megafit Meals. Let me know though if you have tried any other food meal prep services, excuse me, because I'm willing to try other ones, but for right now I think I'm going to stick with Megafit Meals. Let me know if you decide to try Megafit Meals. And I think that's it. It's gonna be a short video. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Don't eat too much. save some for Friday, but Saturday, honey, I'm gonna need you to start throwing that food away, because you don't need to be eating. On the weekends, you need to go ahead and start detoxing anyway, because Monday, you got to get back on eating right, honey, okay? It's almost 2022. You still got time to lose a few pounds, okay? Because I know I'm trying to, all right? For those who are drowning this week, I have a message for you. The subject of my message for you is love yourself. Be stingy with your love when it comes to loving yourself. I do have 2 quotes that I want to read, but I just want to make sure that you take time to love you. I know it's the holiday season. People are buying gifts. They're spending time with family. Know that everybody's family is most likely dysfunctional at times. And know that you have to make sure you have time for you and not give yourself to other people. First, it's you and then them. Well, it's God, you, and them. Okay? But like that. But I got 2 quotes for you. One is by Maya Angelou. I'm reading it. Over here it says, I must undertake to love myself and to respect myself and to respect myself as though my very life depends upon self-love and self-respect. We gotta love ourselves. We definitely do. We are not taught sometimes how to love ourselves, and it's something that I know as I get older, I'm learning more. You know, we're taught to give and help other people, but we're not taught self-love. So that's something that we have to discover. So I'm preaching to y'all, but I'm preaching to myself too, because I've been loving myself recently. And then the other quote that I got it from IG, of course. But it is from one of my IG pages that I follow a lot. It's called Conscious Healer. It says, you disrespect yourself every time you rekindle a friendship or a relationship with somebody, okay, who has disrespected you or has humiliated you in a way, shape, or form. Forgiveness is one thing, but you have to have boundaries. When you have boundaries, you love yourself. That means you value yourself way more than that person. I know a lot of times we do this when it comes to family members, co-workers, friends, relationships. Like, we got to set boundaries with people and not let them like have power over us, because when we basically give them power when we rekindle these relationships. And so we have to take back our power and set those boundaries so that they know that you are more important than them. Because if not, they're gonna try to taunt you and have power over you, and that's not cool. And a lot of times they know that, and that's why they really try to make you feel guilty or sorry that, you know, you're not their friend anymore. You're not, you know, hanging with them or spending time with them or talking to them. People make you feel guilty just because they want what they want out of your friendship, your relationship. And it's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. And if it's only one way, sis, you gotta cut it. You gotta cut those ties, okay? If you don't love you, I love you. And I want to make sure that by next year, you are loving yourself more than you did this year. I want to make sure that you are finding yourself, making sure that you know who you are outside of work, outside of being a mother, outside of being a wife, outside of being a husband, outside of being a student, outside of, you know, being a child. Like, I want to make sure that you know who you are, and make sure you love who you are, and make sure you're not living, because you can be alive but you're not living. So self-love teaches you how to live the way you want to live. But that's all. Happy Thanksgiving.